Hi there, this is Ari and Frankie and Donnie in the tank over there. I just wanted to introduce myself. Those of you who don't know me, or maybe I haven't talked to you in like such a long time. I am currently a personal trainer. I work here in Seabrook, New Hampshire, or in the area of Seabrook, New Hampshire. I also work part-time at the Exeter YMCA. I love what I do. I can't say it enough. I love helping people get stronger and healthier, and I love to learn. I love to learn information about how we can better ourselves individually, and how I can help influence you to get there, to get where you want to be, to feel good. So with this video today, I kind of want to talk about just overall health. And these are the major points that I like to point out to every single client of mine, every single person I come across, because it's vital. It would be insane for me not to share this information. So, first thing, of course, how could I not include, is exercise. And I think not everybody, but most people, especially when you're starting out, is really scared of the word exercise. Maybe you instantly think about your high school gym class and how you hated to go outside and play archery. That was me. I hated that. I'm sorry, Mr. Ackerman, I really did. But no, it's more than that. Exercise is moving your body. It's doing it in a way that makes you feel good. And you might be scared because, well, maybe you haven't done it in a while. Or maybe the last time you did, you got hurt. Or maybe you have a complication, a health concern that you're just scared to start and hurt yourself even more. Or cause some kind of problem internally. Which is a thing. It totally is. I've worked with cancer survivors. I've worked with people with spinal injuries. I've worked with all walks of life, children, adults, elderly. We all have different complications. We're all so unique, and that's why I love personal training, is because not one person do I see is gonna have the same workout. Not one person I see is gonna move the same way. We all have different size limbs. We all have different size structures in our legs and our internal organs. Everything is different. Not only that, but there's these environmental factors that come in too. Just right now we have the coronavirus going around, and how our body responds to those environmental factors is crazy, but it's real. And how we treat our bodies, how we feed our bodies, and how we move our bodies is going to be huge as life goes on. We're going to see these kind of events happen again and time again. Different things are going to come into our lives, either in a big spectrum like this, or very small for you personally. And so that you need to make sure that you're making the steps to make you feel good, and you less prone to diseases and illnesses and infections that are all roaming around everywhere. I mean, it's everywhere. So I'm gonna be honest. Now is the time. Now is the time for you to start. And if anything, I would love to just inspire you to get up off that seat and go outside and go for a walk, or go up and go make yourself, if you're hungry, of course, go make yourself a nice salad. Go drink a bottle of water. Okay? Those are just the simple steps to take to make the changes to a healthier you. Alright, so let's get into the steps. The first thing that I like to suggest people when they're first working out is, sleep. Sleep is so important. It is the foundation for our brains to work properly. And you know what? Lately, I'm going to be honest, I haven't gotten much sleep. And I have been one of those people who struggles to get sleep. And I kid you not, it affects everything I do, from social gatherings to just being able to focus. I get emotional. I get a little testy, if you ask my family and friends. Everyone seems to know when I'm overtired, and yet I try to be so discreet about it. So recommendations say that you should get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And when I say 7 to 8, I would actually lean towards the 8 side. Because honestly, 8.5 is really a beautiful number. And you hear all these things online, well, some people have less sleep and don't need as much as others and blah, 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 blah. Okay, you will find your sleep routine, whatever that is, to make you fully functioning as a human body the way it should be, then that's great. Good, okay, fine. You can get 7 hours of sleep and still function at the level that you want to be. Okay, that's great. But suggestions say 7 to 8 hours, okay? I'm going to lay it down for you. Try to get that. If you want to feel better, that's where it starts. Okay. Second thing is, I know I bring this up over and over again, but it's that posture. And it's how you hold yourself every single day when you're going to work in your car. Get those shoulders down. Try to keep your spine up. Honestly, when I was driving an hour to get to work, I would actually scoot forward a little bit and take my back off of the seat, and so that I can hold myself. However, something that happens when we do that is we tend to bring our chins forward. Okay, so actually the headrest in the back of your seat in the car, you should actually bring your head back so that you're touching a little bit. Look at how much better my posture already looks with that chin back. So instead of coming here where you're pulling all those shoulders forward, putting a lot of stress in the neck, you can bring that back, bring the chin back, and there you go. You're in a good posture while you're driving. This happens too at your work desk, okay? You're working on the computer, maybe the writing, whatever it may be. We're constantly in this position. Moms are constantly in this position. Rounded shoulder syndrome. I cringe. I feel terrible when people are stuck in this position, because it can be really hard on your body when you're not in that neutral spine. So be cautious of it. Check yourself every once in a while. Honestly, put it in your phone as a little reminder every hour. Hey, how's your posture? How you doing? Are you sitting up straight? Those little reminders are going to be huge. And honestly, by the end of this, you're going to get a million reminders on your alarm on your phone, because I'm going to have some more for you. So let's see. We got posture, definitely. We have sleep. Definitely. Okay. Third thing is water. Okay. We are all made of lots and lots of water. Our cells function because of H2O. Okay. We need that in our bodies to function properly. Internal organs, not just your complexion and all that, but it's our digestive system, and the way we move. Our joints need water. Our heart needs water. Everything needs a little bit of water. Actually, a lot of water. So, honestly, I would drink at least a gallon. A gallon. I know, that's a lot. All right, I'll step back a little bit. If that's a lot for you, okay. If you are not drinking, let me get a water bottle. If you are not drinking one of these a day, one. Are you drinking one? Okay. If you're not, that's your first goal, okay? Get one of these down a day, okay? Then build yourself up to get 2. Yeah, you're going to be peeing a lot. I'm sorry. But it is so good for your body, and your body desperately needs it. Especially if you are exercising more, you need to replenish that. And I actually have some awesome electrolytes to include if you are exercising to that point to help replenish a little bit more. So I'll put that on a link below too. But water, good. All right, so then we need to include the movement. So what do they say? Yeah, everybody knows it. 10,000 steps a day. Whoa, we all have the watch. We can keep track, or maybe you don't, but you can get the idea of what 10,000 steps really means. Move your body, move it around, get up every, honestly, half hour to move those legs, stretch them out, move them around, even if it's just standing up and getting back down. Okay, there we go. I'm good. I feel good. My joints just got lubed up a little bit. Okay, so simple, but if you didn't do it before, just a little bit movement tomorrow or today is going to make that difference. And it's these small changes that is going to get you going, okay, and get you on the right track. Okay, good. Next up, I really like to be an advocate for mobility. And when I say mobility, I think a lot of you are don't really know what that means, but it's along the lines of stretching. Okay, so stretching to me is such a hard word because stretching can be in many different areas. So you have the dynamic stretching, you have static stretching, you have it can go on and on. You can hold the stretch, you can not hold the stretch, you can pulse the stretch. Okay, I like to take each person individually when it comes to stretching. So simple things as just bringing your arm here, okay? If I feel tension here, that's as far as I should go, okay? If I feel tension here, that's as far as I should go. You should never overstretch yourself. Static stretching, which means you're not moving when you stretch, you're just holding a stretch. That is what is going to cause little tears in your muscle, which is good for mobility wise, but not so good for the muscular structure if you go too far. Okay, so there is a balance when you stretch. So I will be putting together a video soon about some easy stretches that you can add to your morning routine or maybe a night routine to help increase your mobility. Good. Okay. Lastly, I'd like to talk about nutrition a little bit. I can't say that I'm a nutritionist, but eventually, hopefully, it's so important. It's so important to eat healthy, and I think we as humans have been structured to think we don't need to care about what we eat. What we're given is what we eat, and maybe when you were younger or with your family, they always told you to eat everything off the plate, and include all those carbs, and be a hearty. It might be your mom, my mom. She loves the hearty meals. Okay, so I'm talking like potatoes, mac and cheese, that kind of stuff. Little do we know, those little green monsters called vegetables are the way to go. Yes, we all have, like everything else in our bodies, complications. Okay, so not everybody can eat as much vegetables as someone else, or not everybody can eat gluten. Not everybody can do that because our digestive systems are all out of whack. Yeah, they really are. So if you have questions nutritionally, I'd love to chat with you about it. I am a huge advocate for supplementing. If you feel like your diet isn't sustaining the normal diet that it should, that the suggested, the plate that we all should be basing our diets off of. If you feel like you can't get there and you're just struggling every day to just reach that goal, let's talk, because there's simpler ways to make it happen without feeling overwhelmed with, oh my God, are you kidding me? I can't eat that anymore, because that's not what it's about. It's about making it balanced, just like everything else in our our world. So that was a lot. There's a lot of information. There's still so much information to give to you. But for now, that's all I'm going to give. And I hope it gave you a good little intro to what I'm going to be bringing the next couple weeks. So if you like this, make sure that you share it. And I'd love to chat with you. If you would ever want to message me, I'd be happy to chat. So I hope you have a good one. From Frank, Donnie, and I, bye.